Okay. Okay, so you did have the like explore like sea area like mission though, right? That's how you discovered like
No,
that like African coast?
no, I just click on the unexplored area, and then my dude goes over there.
Huh.
Which I don't know if,
Uh,
how different
no,
that.
okay, but you could wait. Okay, never mind. Yeah, because you can hire explorers and conquistadors. So you okay, so
Yeah,
you
I
definitely
hire
have
an
at least the
explorer, and then I
quest for the
just
new
do it.
world idea.
Which it may be that I need like some idea for like land of opportunity or yeah, I may need like
Oh, okay. Nope,
something.
yep, nope. It's the El Dorado DLC.
Ah, there you go.
So the El Dorado DLC, yeah, gives you what I was talking about, where it's the same kind of mission except it says like parentheses coast, and it will like pretty quickly one by one, like go like jump into an area,
And
like
then explore it.
uncover every coast that touches it, jump to the next like province, sea province, uncover every et cetera. But without it though, you still can. It uh, oh, it's just like it's RNG based
Yeah,
every time you enter like a neighboring sea zone. Okay,
that's like I went and I just
is that
like
what you've been doing?
entered and exited a place for a little while, and then it was like, oh okay, yeah, you got it this time. And I was like, that
Okay.
sucks. So I brought a dude along. I was like, I just want to know one of them.
I realize this might also be DLC, but can you set like patrols, like patrol routes?
Yeah.
Okay, I would do that then. Have your ships like move them to like an unexplored uh coast area and
Hmm.
just have them bounce back and forth between like two or three different sea zones.
Oh
Like
yeah,
literally just go like
that'll do it
and just do that.
for sure. But then
Yeah.
it won't like every time I cross a boundary, the
Hmm.
time at sea thing seems to go up drastically when I'm far from home. So my ships end up
Oh,
dying.
I gotcha. Okay, that's why you were looking. Okay, that yeah, that makes way more sense than that you were looking for fleet rights. Okay,
Yeah. So then I'm trying to get like some fleet rights in a couple places so that at least I can like sail around this place.
yeah.
It's
And what are you colonizing right now? That one like island off the coast
Yeah, the island off the coast,
they're
which
showing
is
me.
like apparently that's the only place, or that's one of two places that you can use as a hop to the new world early, because I guess it's like
Yeah,
a foot away, basically.
yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know if you've seen it, but when you hover over certain like sea zones, it'll tell you like exactly what your colonization range is and
Right.
what like that area is or whatever. So, but like that's what I was saying. You're like that stuff increases pretty dramatically as the game goes on. So eventually, like you can't quite lock like the rest of Europe out of colonizing Americas, but you can if you just grab those like early checkpoint like choke points essentially, you get like a fucking like 50-year head start.
Right,
It's
exactly.
super
And that's
powerful.
that's kind of what I was trying to do. Just get me over there early.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't really trying to colonize thingamajig, but I was trying to get like one of the trade nodes down here and see what happened basically if I fucked with it.
Yeah.
And it didn't really do a whole lot. There really isn't that much money
Yeah,
in it.
it's not much until you start dumping more. There is I think it's just called the Cape, like the province, all the way at the southern
All the
tip
way
of
at the
Africa.
bottom.
That, yeah, by itself, I think it's like a 15 development province or something.
Hmm.
And that's the only, well, not the only, eventually, actually, yeah, that's the only way that you, as a European country, will get access to India and what's that called? Southeast Asia,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
trade areas. Because everything else goes into Europe and then dies in like Venice or goes like way
To
farther
England
north for you.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
that one
I
is worth
read
grabbing
that
early.
something was like, hey, everything is along this coast is not a bad thing to mess with. And so
Yeah.
while I was waiting for this colony, I was like, all right, I'll go do that. And then the fleet rights seems easier for at least my goal. I mean, yeah, maybe I'll grab a thing here, but I gotta clear out the natives and all that stuff. Uh, but I was kind of just trying to make it down to the bottom
It's funny.
and see
No,
what
so
happens.
there's another DLC where you basically get to set like your foreign policy, and one of them, the options you get is like slight boost to trade.
Yeah, so I took that one. I
Like
have
oh, that's not DLC, or at least you
I
have it.
have no idea, but I had to set the expansion policy for like,
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah,
am I
yeah, that's what
cool
I meant.
with them or not?
Yeah, yeah. I think early on that's fine because yeah, like you can afford to just have like I don't think you ever need more than like a stack of three to
Right, and
like
so I grabbed
control a province,
three
and you can grab them.
provinces.
Yeah.
I was just bringing them along. I started up the YouTube thing.
Yep, I'm on it.
Oh well, let's see what the latency is like. I'm pretty sure it's low, but I'm down in Africa, and now I just clicked back up to Castile.
Yeah, it's a couple of seconds because I can hear you talking in it, so I was just using that to
I see,
time
I
it.
see. Yeah, there you go. That'll
Yeah,
work.
it's a couple seconds. That's fine.
I use this for when people want to watch us play League but are not playing themselves, because the League
Mm.
client delay is like, I think it's like 10 minutes or something, 5 minutes, because they don't want you like shadowing people like that.
Yeah,
Um,
of cheaters.
yeah, basically. Oh, and I forgot these.
Yeah, you're not playing on Iron Man either, right?
No, I can go back.
Yeah, I was thinking. So yeah,
Oh, really?
you can save and then just like send your colonist out to like 4 or 5 places real quick just to see like what that
Who's
cost
there?
is like.
Yeah. Oh, that's Oh, wait a minute. I think they. Oh shit. He died. That's what happened.
Oh, here, King. Yeah.
Not. Oh, I see. Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah. You're about to have to fight someone for Aragon.
No, no, no. I think Castile just blew up because I died. Uh, because. Ooh,
Click on the war icon. Like, who did you just go to war with?
I mean, I'm at war with England, but
Just England?
yeah.
Oh, that's pfft. This isn't a war.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that this is gonna be fine.
They're
But
gonna get annoyed and leave anyway. Well,
yeah, I mean, pretty sure we're good.
I forget what the rules for that are, but yeah, it's thanks to all the European dynasties are just like interlinked and intermingled. Like every time a major king dies, there's like 3 countries that like technically have like rights to it.
Right, right. Uh, I think I'm fine with this. But I didn't get the See, so this time when I was playing, I didn't fuck with these guys at all. I just like tried to keep France away. I got
Mm.
this I got your province and immediately like made them a subject. And then I fucked with Portugal. Which then that set this
What's
up.
Aragon to you in this game? Are they still just your whatever it's called? Not subject, but
They're
what
kind
the
of my
hell's it?
dudes.
Junior partner, right?
No, so that was we ended up getting the junior partnership in the last one, but we lost this province, so it was shitty. But then this time I just like made friends with them and let them do whatever they want, hoping that that event happens that does the wedding automatically between
Mm-hmm.
these two and makes
Yeah.
them a junior vassal. So I was like, oh, that event could happen, so I'll just not fuck with them. I'll just fuck with these guys instead.
Fair.
So, and then I came down. He started fucking with these guys down here, and like declared war, and I was like, fuck, because I want these
Yeah.
ones because they're part of the trade node. And then the trade node, I have like 71% of the trade node because I fucked with, yeah, because I basically have 71% of the provinces. And yeah, so that's kind of what I'm trying to do.
Depends. I mean, you got time. Like I
Yeah,
said, that trade node only gets super powerful once you're colonized.
right. So last time I like tried to follow, I saved and tried to follow these trade nodes back to get to like the Americas, and then I couldn't do anything, and I lost all my ships. And like, well, so this time I'm coming down here to see what I can do, and
Thanks.
that's where I left it.
Gotcha.
I'm at war. God. That's gonna.
They're usually pretty bad about like launching some kind of like massive like naval invasion.
Hmm.
Click on the war icon thing. Look at what's the actual like war goal. Are you technically defending?
They're trying to take Toledo, which is my capital.
Okay, yeah, you're fine then. Like you can just hang out. I mean,
I figure they're gonna land up here, but I'll have time to like.
and then I assume they have more boats and stuff than you anyway, so it's not like you can kind of like contest them or stop them from coming over.
Probably not. I definitely have more people, but
And yeah, just hang out.
are over. Oh wait, maybe I'm a vassal state. I think I'm a vassal state.
That's not great. I mean, open your main. No, you're not.
Can't
I
be a
think.
great power,
Okay,
right?
open your main thing. The second one, second tab from that menu. Yeah, sorry.
No.
Or third one, third tab.
This is the third one?
Yeah, but now like click on
Oh
yourself.
right, I need myself. Esteel is a junior partner of Aragon.
Yeah, you fucked that one up somehow.
Oh well, my dude died.
Right, but like they
Well,
definitely shouldn't have invented it. Well, fun times. Now you get to fight an independence war at some point. That'll be exciting.
or put the game and that doesn't. I think I may have fucked because my air died. And I got this event for like being an eligible bachelor and like got a
Mm.
queen consort. She's super young, but I don't think I'm gonna have a kid. So I don't know. Otherwise, I may have.
Just play it out.
Or yeah, play it out. And I mean, I think I'm bigger. Pretty sure I'm
And
bigger
there's
than.
plenty of countries that will like help you fight Aragon. Like,
Yeah. Well, see what happens. Because I.
that's the one thing this game like legitimately taught me is that like to not just reload is do it way more than I used to.
Is to just play it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's that same idea again of like, okay, this shitty thing happened and I'm about to lose like 20 years, but also like still
But
have
that's
like
also the
hundreds of years
interesting
left,
thing.
so that's not the worst. And also,
Right.
yeah, like it's some goofy scenarios sometimes.
Right. All right. Well, maybe my guy.
Having a fun fight over there.
Yeah, something's going on over there. I also don't know what this one means. That this explorer is. That's great.
Yeah, if you had the other DLC, it would mean that like you could explore a mission, which I
Right.
guess
I think they just.
can you click on any of the other like undiscovered provinces right now?
Oh. Well, interesting.
Well,
I guess that. That one. I tried. I feel like I tried to do this earlier. Totally did.
I don't know. No clue.
Oh wait, hang on. Damn it.
Click on like the middle of the province. You don't have to click on like the port or
Well, that's
anything.
the thing. So I definitely can't do it here. It just says X. Yeah, I don't know. Oh wait, this is part of the guys that I got fleet basing rights for.
Oh, you're in freaking yeah. You probably should just be in political map mode like 100% of the time.
I mean that's fair.
You're in like terrain or whatever.
Yeah, it's because
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Kinda.
I also could colonize like this little thing. There's nobody here, and there's no like aggressive.
Yeah.
Huh. I was figuring I could probably like influence and force one of these places a vassal.
I mean, probably just easier to conquer them.
Yeah.
Once you actually colonize one of those, like coastal provinces,
Mm-hmm.
you can just start forcing claims to doing all that stuff. And I think European countries might even get special, like war declaration powers, basically saying like, "Hey, you're a non-European nation. I'm a racist European, so I get to declare a war on you because I think I own your
Gotcha.
land."
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I think the province below the one you just selected right there is like the big one.
This one probably. Cape of Good Hope.
Yeah, the one right on that corner I think is called like just Cape or something, and it's really good.
Let's see what's there. There's absolutely nothing here. Cape.
Yeah, because there's like nothing is colonized. Yeah,
Yeah.
look, see, it's a 15 development province.
Yeah.
I remember that it was 15 development. Give me a fucking break.
Yeah, that's true. Too far. So I'll have to colonize.
Yeah, it's the same thing as the Americans. You're gonna have to like
Like
uh
kind of leapfrog.
hopscotch your way down or whatever it's called. Yeah, leapfrog. That's the word.
Yeah. I'll do this one and I'll probably be able to for this shit.
Also, like Africa is worth like rushing to colonize because that's like an area that you can legitimately lock the European other European countries out of
Hmm.
because there's only so many provinces that they can grab,
Hmm.
and that basically like that stops them from like expanding into Africa.
Makes sense.
So,
All right. Well,
you can save and try just sending your colonist out, see how much it costs, because at least you can at least go like one over, because that stuff's usually like it's like barely a penalty. Just that you can't like
right. Right.
spam like 17 different
Let's see if we can
colonists,
take this.
colonies or whatever.
But there's 4,000.
Yeah, but you have guns.
Can you send your colonist out and then send them back to the original place?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like establish a colony here, and then send them back.
Wait for like, yeah, literally just wait for like a month to tick, so that the colony becomes a thing, and then just send it back, and then send it back out.
There's 3.
I think it's 2. Right, counts as 2 provinces, if I remember right.
Yeah, this is Fernand Poe and this. Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah. If you click on it, you'll see like it'll be outlined in the actual province.
Oh yeah, good point. But it actually crosses 2 different sea zones.
That one's like the real life map kind of. Real life map gets in the way of like video game map.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, actually, there's 5,000 natives here. Didn't get owned. Maybe it's fine.
Well, so okay, so you still have your transports there.
Yeah.
So take your transports out of your main fleet and just have them hang out with this 3,000 stack, whatever.
I think
Because as long as you can,
attrition.
as long as you can kind of,
Could be wrong.
but so as soon as you establish a colony, like that counts as like your province. So you have like you'll get repairs, you'll get all that stuff. It doesn't have to like the colony doesn't have to become like a full-fledged province
I see.
first. That way you can just have this one stack of 3. Just watch like 2 or 3 colonies.
So does the trade node always go with the name of the place?
I mean, I think the trade nodes are just like I don't know, hard coded is not the right term, but like the trade nodes don't like move or anything.
No, I know they don't move, but like, for example, I guess it doesn't. Like, this is the Seville trade node, and so
Or like
Seville is here, and
what they're like initially like named after or based on whatever. Like I don't know. I think they just kind of maybe had to pick a name, so they just picked whatever.
I think they get a bonus to like, I'm the Seville.
Who gets a bonus?
I feel like you get a bonus in trade power for having the province that the trade node is actually homed in, but I could be wrong.
Oh, nah. As far as I know, trade. Maybe they changed it, but as far as I know, yeah, trade nodes don't have like a home province or anything. You go to the trade. If you open the trade map mode,
Yeah.
there are provinces that are like considered major centers of trade, and like those provinces get bonuses, but it's
Right.
not because they're like the main trade province or anything. It's just that like that's historically a super important trade province, etc.
Right. And presumably this is a level 2. Can you upgrade those things? I don't know.
No, those are just the. So if you look in just to the left of where that picture of the boats is,
Yeah.
so go back to that, like click on that province.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, to the left of that, in the middle of the actual province screen with all the other information, there's like a little see the icon of a book just above you.
Yep. Yep.
Now we're pixel hunting. Just above that, yeah, there you go. Slightly left.
Yep. The natural harbor.
There you go. Yeah. So yeah, those are like I think there's like 2 or 3 levels of that bonus where it's like natural harbor, like what's the thing called? Uh the thing where like the lakes like flow out into the ocean or whatever,
Right.
tributary or something like that. And
Right.
then there's like yeah, like major center of trade or something. Like so like yeah, like you can see there like a bunch of like provinces have those built in. And like as far those can actually I think change as like the game goes on. Like basically to like kind of match history of like and now this province is like actually a major trade port or whatever. But it's yeah, those aren't tied to like the province or the trade node that they're in or anything. It's just built into the province.
Oh no, people are angry.
Also, that's definitely a thing. Also, you're being sieged somewhere.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The rebels just
Okay. Oh,
rose
okay.
up.
Oh, the rebels or the okay, actual rebels. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember. I think it does it by default, but the natives like rising and fighting you is definitely something you want to have pause the game since you need to react immediately.
Oh fuck.
One of those things I were like just one level above me in terms of like game knowledge was certain rebel types
Yeah.
are like basically every rebel group is like has stats that are dependent on something where like most of them are just kind of trash units because they're just like a peasant uprising or something. But every once in a while, there's a rebel faction that is like loosely or at least somewhat based on like your own tech level.
Yeah.
And I just like would always forget which one that is. And yeah, every once in a while there'd be a rebellion. And I just like casually send in like a slightly too small army and just like immediately get crushed. Like, oh crap.
Right.
So actually just fighting a normal army that just has like the same military like tech as I do.
Overwhelming force. I wonder if this is range. Nah, it's not with range. There's nothing in range. Eh.
What?
I th
Go to yeah. So again, go to the political map mode, so you can actually see like
no, this is the colonial one. So this is where I can make colonies. Right, I can make one here, but I don't
no,
have
that's
far enough.
no, that's like colonial regions is a thing because as soon as you have, I think it's 5 colonies in a colonial region, those colonies group together and become like essentially your vassal.
Bro, colonial range.
Just click on the political one because it's easier to see that way.
Hmm.
W. Yeah, so just click on like one of those. Yeah, that one, and then hover over send.
Yeah, it says it's too far away.
Right, but you can see like your colonial range is 160. This is 347. So you can tell like at least you can tell like okay, I'm like not even close versus like okay, I just need like one more like province or something.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Is this thing right here, this colonial one? If you hover over it, it says your effective distance is this is 347, and your colonial range is 160.
Yeah,
Right?
sure. Yeah. Oh, okay. I was, yeah. The like 3 second delay. I thought you were showing me something else when you said that.
Nah, no. I need this to like finish to unlock this, or I need to get the next idea, which makes my colonial reign farther.
Yep.
Damn it, this is gonna suck.
No, it again, it's one of those things where like, yeah, it'll take a while, but also because like you're not supposed to just sit here, pause, and like wait for it day by day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Under thing.
It's a, it's definitely. I mean, yeah, like colonialism in general is just like a super like I don't want to say passive, but definitely like a super long term kind of less active way to just boost your economy, like slowly but surely.
Right.
Definitely gets more exciting once like the other nations try to jump in because then you get to start fighting wars like specifically for colonies.
Right. Okay. All right. Go to the gym. Yeah. No. No interest.
No interest in this game. I haven't played this perfect game.
Perfect game. This World of Warcraft over again. Except with a gun.
I mean, okay. It's
All right. I am out of here.
all right.
Have a good one.
Oh, did you
What?
this is
What's up? Yes. What's up, Vide?
did the like Steam username that Chris sent in the chat, like have you tried like looking that up or inviting it or anything? 'Cause I
No.
couldn't find it. Okay. I don't know where he like recovered it from, but yeah, I don't think that's like an actual name. All right.
I'll check it. But yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right.
Catch you later.